Jesus.
Fuck these damn Euro pause. Guys, time to jam now.
What is that?
Wait, am I live? Oh,
You
get this shit off!
That's a classic.
Tyler1 was once known as the most famously toxic League of Legends player to ever exist. But now? Well, now he's saving North America's amateur scene with his Tyler1 Championship Series.
And the home of the
2 years, Bog. I've been going through a lot of lately, and I've
The
been
first ever
pretty down, but
TCS
your
was a
streams
huge
really
success,
help, and
with
I
the finals
wanted to
peaking
let
at
you know you do
200,000
amazing
viewers.
things and keep it up.
Wait, did it actually?
xQcL here's to many more years.
Ah, moi j'en ai.
200,000 viewers. From casuals to pros, everybody loved it.
Where do you
That's
go
crazy.
from here? You beat the worst region, but I mean, sort of the worst region ever. I mean, where do you go from here?
I guess I'm winning Worlds. I guess I'm winning the TCS Invitational.
Ooh, I mean, you want to participate? We'll have to see. It's a little bit high class for you.
Even Riot's top dogs were tweeting positively about the tournament. And these are the same people who perma-banned him from the game in the first place.
This is what I see. Okay, look at this. This is what I see. Holy shit, it's not banned! It's not... Wait, what?
And its success is a good thing too, because the fact is, the TCS is helping save the dumpster fire that is NA's amateur scene.
The amount of leagues, competitive leagues, that European players are able to play in due to their national leagues and all the play-ins from there, compared to North America, where we have LCS 50 slots and Academy 50 slots, and that's it.
Combine that
50?
with the collegiate system where the talent ranges from Diamond to Challenger, and the fact that there's only 50 spots in Academy, well, solo queue is one of the only ways amateurs get noticed. But there is one shining light, a grassroots amateur tournament that people genuinely want to watch, one that gives up-and-coming players a chance to shine above everything else. And the best part is, it was all started by one single 6'5", 255-pound Draven main.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! Yes!
I'll get pizza, fuck it.
Thank you. Oh, we are down in this bitch!
The Tyler1 Championship Series. He started it back in 2017 when he was still banned from League of Legends for being super toxic in solo queue.
Let's read it.
Since 2017, TCS has run every year, with the 2019 tournament wrapping up just this past month. 2019's TCS featured 16 teams, 96 players, and a $50,000 prize pool. Now, the TCS doesn't have the same production value as Riot events, nor does it have the army of people working on it behind the scenes. From hilarious commercials for his merch to ridiculous green screen skits, the TCS is full of comedy gold.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, but it does contain the unstoppable
Tyler fucking won.
impossible.
TCS casters are made up of lovable personalities from both League of Legends and the Twitch community.
New amphibian plus trade runs cold. It's too late now. You lost your chance to fold. I doubled up all the way, turning iron to gold.
Even when the game on screen isn't that exciting, viewers are left entertained by the casters' antics.
Pretty accurate.
And you can be sure the finals will feature a star-studded analyst
Fox,
desk.
dude.
Obama?
But besides the entertainment, the TCS provides amateurs a spotlight to showcase their talent to pro teams.
True.
Johnson, Cat Evolved, and Prismo are just a few of the players who either joined an LCS or Academy team after making a name for themselves at the TCS. To put this into perspective, only 3 players drafted at the 2019 Scouting Grounds actually found a spot in Academy, with Cat Evolved being one of them. Although it was TSM that picked him up and not EG who originally drafted him at Scouting Grounds. Tyler1's giving amateur players something Riot has yet to effectively create. A platform other than solo queue to show off their in-game prowess. Now, before you go writing in the comments, yes, high paying and a small player base are both factors that are affecting potential NA talent.
EG's new logo
But those
is
two
trash.
factors don't excuse NA's piss-poor development system. Player base aside, just look at NA's old regional rival, Europe.
LEC has
pretty clearly surpassed LCS in the last few years. It didn't used to be that way. And I think the single most important thing that has happened there is the regional leagues that feed into the European Masters tournament. And just comparing the scope of that amateur scene with the scope of our amateur scene, like it's not even close.
EU Masters is not just a sub-league for LEC B teams. It's a set of robust leagues across Europe, providing young EU amateurs hundreds of spots to compete in. EU Masters has created an amazing farm system with tons of EU Masters players finding spots on LEC teams.
Typically speaking, European rookie teams always do pretty well. It's not like a sure bet that they'll be bottom teams. Every year bar last year, and last year was only because promotion relegation didn't really exist anymore. Every year bar last year, we sent a team of all rookies to the World Championships.
Now let's compare EU Masters to NA's amateur scene. You have the 10-team Academy League, where known quantities get tossed from team to team each year. And for the ones not able to find a spot on an Academy team, well, I'm sorry to say, but you're basically out of luck. The amateur circuit Riot created with Face It turned out to be a glorified path for former pros to get into scouting grounds.
I do want to point out that this year they also had a bunch of amateur tournaments that you could participate in to feed into scouting grounds.
And nobody's watching that. Riot's amateur circuit grand finals averaged around 311 viewers, peaking at just over 1,000. Compare that to Superliga, one of the many EU Masters leagues that feeds into the Continental Tournament. The Superliga finals peaked at 54,000 viewers and had a legit live audience. It's nearly...
Wait, a what now? Wait, so try it again?
Just over 1,000. Compare that to Superliga, one of the many EU Masters leagues that feeds into the Continental Tournament. The Superliga finals peaked at 54,000 viewers and had a legit live audience. It's nearly impossible for NA to replicate the EU Masters given the player base. And Tyler1 proved that with the TCS, there can be healthy alternatives to solo queue. And in 2020, Tyler promised to make the TCS even bigger.
I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is officially the last TCS like this. We are going official, huge stadium. Next TCS, we're flying. It's going to be fucking huge.
The TCS, as scuffed as it is a case study on how to give NA amateurs a platform in order to get noticed by both fans and teams alike. And who knew all it took was one jacked guy and some green screens.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, jacked guy. Hey, chill out. They're feeding his ego, dude. Chill out.